What's going on, guys? Shoot, it's out here raining. It's raining out here today where I'm at. So I was like, well, you know what? I'm gonna make me some lunch. So I figured I'd make a video while I'm making my lunch. So, oops. 1 second. Let me get my stuff together. Actually, let me see here. Yeah. I'll just take you with me. So, I wanted to just bring, to give kind of, like a little, it's going to be kind of like some tips for, some people that just don't know. You realize, like, when you're watching, like, when you're trying to start your business, when you're trying to get to a certain level, we're a small business. Even the bigger guys, even guys that have multiple crews and $1 million company, well, we're still small businesses. We're not box chains. I mean, some companies are box chains, but a lot of you guys, we're small businesses. We're neighbors, we're fathers. Well, everybody's fathers, but we're small businesses. You can't compare yourself to True Green or the Weed Man or Scott's. You can't if you can't model. I mean, you can you can try to be like them, but sorry about that. Got a phone call, but we're not like if we're not. I mean, it looks more professional. Like, I like having my truck look like a professional business. I like wearing Moyo Yard shirts. I like looking professional. If I go somewhere, if I come to somebody's house and I'm in their backyard, I don't want the neighbors to think that I'm just trying to break into their house or something. When I pull up to somebody's house and they're curious, well, whose vehicle is this in front of my house? I want them to know that it's a company. I want them to know that I'm out here to do service for them. But when I first started, when I thought, hey, I want to start a business today, I didn't say, oh, well, I'm going to start my business. Oh, I need to look like everybody else. Like, I started my business. I was humble just like everybody else. Just like when you go, I don't know if y'all cities have food trucks and such. But, these guys, they start out, these food trucks, they sometimes end up being restaurants, but they start out as food trucks because they're small businesses. They're just trying to get their foot in the door. And that's what we're doing. We're just trying to get our foot in the door. We're trying to just get to a point to whereas we can afford shirts and hats and logos and decals and cards and stuff. But if you or just a small time kind of guy, especially if you're like part-time, then you're not going to have certain things. Like, you're not going to have cards and you're not going to have, you're just not going to have it. I mean, some people, it's just like, some people, this is a hobby to them. Some people, this is a hobby. They got a mower, they've got a good job. They can go out and afford $150 a month for a new mower payment, whatever. So they go out and they get them a mower and they're just doing it on the side. I mean, that's fine. I mean, no disrespect to them. I mean, you're not in my way. I mean, in this type of industry, our competition is everybody. I mean, little Timmy is our competition. Little uninsured Timmy that's just cutting grass for $10, $15 a yard. He's our competition. I mean, some of you guys, he may not be your competition, but a lot of us, he's our competition. I mean, at the end of the day, I run a professional business. I'm cutting yards for $35 and $40 a cut. I don't care if they're this big. Some yards, I have yards that are this big that are like $30, and then I have some yards that are this big that are $45 because there's a whole lot more trimming and yada, yada, yada. But I guarantee that $45 yard, if Timmy come knocking on the door and say, hey, I can do it for $10, they might be like, hey, you know what? I ain't let him do it for $10. And then some people will say, you know what? I like the way the yards are striped. I like the way the grass is blown off the sidewalk. I've had little Timmy do work for me and it's not the same. And not all little Timmys are the same. Y'all know it's not little Timmy. His name is Mike or John or Chris or, you know, we're just using references. Little Timmy is just a reference, you know. I ain't even started getting my food together, but this is what I'm gonna be eating right here. Ribeye. Damn, that's a fat one. Ooh, it's almost a pound. Oh my goodness. Ugh. I have that and some toast and some eggs. Maybe a chip. But anyway, what I was just trying to get at is that these are the sour cream and onion ones. You new guys, man. And I mean, I don't mean new guys, just you know guys that are just starting, asking questions and stuff. If you want to go out and start working in shorts, start working in shorts. You want to work in sleeveless shirts, work in sleeveless shirts. Let me show you here. Let me see here. When I first started, actually, I started out in shirts. And then, as I progressed, I got a uniform. See, they say Mow Your Yard. Mow Your Yard, got my phone number on the back. I cut the sleeves off because I got hot. I mean, these are sleeves, you know, these weren't sleeves, these were just t-shirts. I got hot. Now, I use polos when I go out. Now, anybody that helps me, they'll wear a t-shirt like that. And then I wear a polo because I like to look like the boss. I like to look like I'm the one in charge. You know, that's just me. It's not like you have to do it. It's just what I do. Kind of rambling now. Basically just saying don't get discouraged. You know, if you're seeing these guys and they got big professional trucks and all this stuff, look, you know, we're small businesses at the end of the day. We're neighbors. We're the person that you're sitting next to in church, you know. We are small businesses. So, let me get this food started because obviously I can't cook and talk at the same time. Take care.